out to me, they understand, they talk to me. You got your rules and your religion, all designed to keep you safe. But when rules start getting broken, you start questioning your faith. I have a voice that is my savior, hates to love and loves to hate. I have a voice that has the knowledge and the power to your fate. I hear voices crying, I see heroes dying, I taste blood that's trying, I feel tension rising.
Hello and welcome to a delayed edition of the NXT Wrestling Talk Show with Reese Jones and
John Matthew Smith, and the delayed show in question is NXT Vengeance Day, which came out as back on February the 4th of this year in Clarksville, Tennessee at the F&M Bank Arena in front of 3,970,000 members of the NXT universe.
so this show featured 6 matches in total, so this isn't going to take very long.
No.
We started off with the final of the men's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic.
Between the teams of Baron Corbin and Von Breakker and the Trick Mello gang of Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams.
And the prize up for grabs along with the trophy was a future shot at the NXT Tag Team Championships. This was always going to be interesting, considering that Trick Williams would be pulling double duty on this night.
Yes, he would be.
But really, there wasn't really too much questions there because the momentum going into this match was really the going with Corbin and Breakker.
Yes.
And as seems to be the case with certain people, this match came to an end with a spear from Von Breakker.
Yes.
And the winners of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic and getting their future shot at the tag team titles were Baron Corbin and Von Breakker. They also, considering this was delayed show now, we can say this, they also took advantage of their shot at the NXT Tag Team titles, winning the Tag Team Championships on this past Tuesday's edition of NXT.
And ending Baron Corbin's 7-year wait for another championship in WWE.
What was his last one in the United States?
Something like that, yes.
As he failed his attempted cash in on Jinder Mahal. One of the only times I've ever been annoyed at a failed cash in.
So next was a no disqualification match, which was made by NXT General Manager Ava, which was between Dijak and Joe Gacy.
That's right. Where do we go with no disqualification?
Chaos, chaos, chaos.
Weapon, weapon, weapon.
Violence, violence, violence.
Into
the list goes on.
Yeah, people were thrown into the steel steps.
Steel chairs.
We even had duct tape come out.
It's been a long time since we had that.
And then it was almost like we had almost had a callback to the Big Boss Man. as
Well,
as Jack would use a nightstick
hey,
and then delivered the Feast Your Eyes and would pin Joe Gracie to ultimately win the match.
our next match was a 6-person mixed tag team match. The then NXT Tag Team Champions, Tony D'Angelo and James Sax Lorenzo, teaming up with Adriana Rizzo to take on the team of OTM of Lucien Price, Bronco Nima, and Jada Parker, with a certain script in their corner.
Too bad it didn't help a lot.
No.
Because 6-man tag team matches are always a pain in the ass to follow and review, so we'll make this relatively quick.
Yeah.
Despite being the former tag team champions, the family were able to win this match.
They were indeed. Now we will move on to our NXT Women's Championship match. As Laya Valkyria, formerly known as Adolph Valkyrie in NXT UK, put her Women's Championship on the line against Roxanne Perez.
Yes, that's what this match was advertised as and started up as. However, taking advantage of her breakout tournament contract, Lola Vice attempted to pull a Seth Rollins WrestleMania cash-in moment.
Yes, she decided to cash in mid-match.
Obviously, she wasn't studying the way Seth Rollins did hard enough.
But there was one contributing factor in this match after the cash-in was made, and her name was Tate Paxley.
Yes,
Basically,
as Lola Vice was attempting to go after Valkyrie, she was able to duck and hit the Nightwitch to retain the title. Interesting, and possibly may go into Stand and Deliver, as Roxanne Perez was not involved in the decision at all.
no. So next match was for the NXT North American Championship as Oba Femi won his title on the line against Dragon Lee.
This was Dragon Lee's rematch after losing the title to Oba Femi a couple of weeks ago. And Dragon Lee has been on the bad end of a couple of harsh decisions.
Yes.
As in this match, there were a couple of near falls.
There were.
Some high flying moves from Dragon Lee, obviously.
Yeah.
A attempted power bomb countered into a Kalana for a 2 count.
Yeah.
However, it was a combination of a lariat, hip toss, and a popper powerbomb. Why does that sound so familiar?
Kevin Owens.
That allowed Oberth and me to retain the NXT North American Championship. Which I kind of get, because why put the title on him only for him to lose it so quickly? Although the same argument could have been made for Dragon Lee.
But now it's time for our main event of the evening, as Ida Dragunov put his NXT Championship on the line against Trick Williams, who had Carmelo Hayes in the corner.
Yes, and as we mentioned, this is Trick Williams' second match of the night, and this match was supposed to take place at NXT New Year's Eve, but Dragunov was not clear to complete there. This match started up with some countering of each other's moves.
Yes, as you expect.
Then Dragunov went to his version of Suplex City.
Yep.
With 2 German suplexes.
Yes.
And a snap suplex on the floor.
Ouch.
And the Death Valley on the outside. Dragunov put Williams back into the ring, then pulled out a Shane McMahon move with the coast to coast.
Yes.
For a 2 count. An attempted cyclone kick was ducked into a powerbomb. And H-bomb, but of course things were moved out of the way. Williams managed to pull out another move from a former superstar with a code breaker.
Correct.
All of this went on for a while, but ultimately it was Ira Dragunov who was able to retain the NXT Championship. However, that's not the full story of what happened here.
No way.
As after the match, Rick Williams decided to turn his back. No, sorry. Carmelo Hayes decided to turn his back on Rick Williams.
He did, by chop blocking his knee, getting a few shots in on him before grabbing a steel chair, and basically smacking him over and over on the same injured leg with the steel chair.
And then covering Trick with the Trick Gun t-shirt.
Yes.
And knowing WWE, this will likely lead into a match between the two at NXT's next live special, which NXT Stand and Deliver, which will be held the same day as Night 1 of WrestleMania.
So let us run you through the NXT Vengeance Day card one more time.
Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker defeated Chuck Milligan of Kamal Hayes and Chuck Williams in the final of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic.
Dijak defeated Joe Gacy in a no disqualification match.
The Family defeated OTM in a six-person mixed tag team match.
Lyra Valkyria retained her NXT Women's Championship in a triple threat match against Roxanne Perez and Lola Vice.
Oba Femi retained the NXT North American Championship against Dragon Lee.
And Ilya Dragunov retained his NXT Championship against Trick Williams.
So that does it for what happened at NXT Vengeance Day. Over the next coming weeks, it'll be interesting to see how NXT plays a role on the road to WrestleMania. Of course, we've got to get through Elimination Chamber coming up in a couple of weeks. Actually, next week. Before then as well.
Yes.
So join us next week. Join us next week where we go to Australia.
Yes, for Elimination Chamber in Perth, Australia. So until then, he's been
Reese Rockchans, and he's been
John Randy Smith, and there may be some changes to one of our theme music next week, through obvious reasons, but that'll be a story for a different time. But we'll see you next week for the Elimination Chamber pre-show.